So before I get started, I do have a confession to make. I am essentially me from Catfish with how good I am at online stalking. Like, I'm amazing at it, guys. You have no idea. Honestly, a lot of people have tried to make me feel bad about how good I am at it. And I don't care at this point. Like,
hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. And today we're going to be talking about Creepshow Art yet again, because it turns out that this situation just keeps getting worse and worse. Now, I recently came across Repsion's video where it turns out that somebody has leaked voice memos from Creepshow Art where she talks about Gabby Hanna as well as Dustin, Dailey, Nick Snider, and Petty Page. And so I was like, okay, this is something that we need to discuss because I didn't have it in my other video, and it just goes to show that this whole Creepshow Art situation just keeps getting worse and worse. You guys, are literally going to be talking about the Drama Channel Christmas party that happened in 2019 yet again. I feel like this Christmas party is always going to be brought up all the time. It just seems like it's never going to go away. The fact that we're literally talking about this Christmas party again 3 years later, it's now 2022, it's like, oh my god, this Christmas party, normally I would, call this Dramageddon because it involves drama channels, but since that's already coined for the entire beauty community situation, I guess we can just call this Christmasgeddon because I feel like it's going to continuously get brought up. And also, in Nicholas Diorio's video, he did link a leaked copy of Creepshow Art's original script, allegedly for the video, which she does mention Dustin, Dailey, Nick Snider, and Petty Page in that script, and it's 112 pages long. It's like, wow, that is really long, but I will include a screenshot of that as well when we talk about that in just a minute. All right, let's go ahead and listen to these voice memos that were leaked from Creepshow Art.
Sitting on hours and hours and hours of content. And when she approached me, like last month, because she's had my number for at least like 6 months, I would say for like a couple weeks, I thought we were like actually friends, but she was, using me, which is fine. I don't know why I expected more of her, but essentially she reached out and she was just like, I'm making all these videos, I am going to be like doing like one and dones for every person who's kind of like me over, because she was getting mad at me and mad at Ready to Glare and like everyone because we hadn't made videos like defending her, but also she wasn't willing to like say it publicly. And so she gave me and Julia for not making videos on like the things she was telling us privately. And then she like went off on me again, and she was just like, this is after like she had threatened me, but like she went off on me and she was like, that doesn't make sense, you're just a coward, da, da, da. And I was just like, I literally stopped responding at that point because what am I going to do? So that happened, and then like a couple weeks later she reached out and was just like, I'm making all these videos, all this stuff, and I was like, okay, go ahead, like go off, girl boss, do whatever you want. And she sent me 3 of them. I have seen the one on Trisha Paytas, which is good. She didn't send me the one on David Dobrik. Now that I think about it, I forget the other 2. I have seen, I think, 3 out of the like 10. She says she has like 10 or 20, and they're like all hours long, and they're all manic as she do. She does have a point with certain people, like Dustin, Dailey, who double backed on her because he like, it became popular to not like her, and so he said a bunch of, and him and his fiance suck. I hate them. They're terrible people, literally people, but that's something I'm not allowed to talk about.
In that voice memo, you can hear Creepshow Art say that Nick Snider and Dustin Dailey allegedly people at their Christmas party. And Nick Snider took to a live to address the situation. I don't have a copy of the video because the live happened when I went to work, and the video is age restricted, so he just made it private, but I did get a chance to watch it. I just didn't get a chance to download it. And Nick Snider did say at one point people did sign an NDA while they're at the party, but he said that he does not care about that, so if anybody wants to speak up about what happened at the party, feel free. And what Nick said in his video was that there was somebody that came to the party from Teresa Romer's meet and greet who was a friend of a friend friend, I believe is what he said. He didn't know the person, but he came with somebody else, and he had a vape pen that he was passing around to people, and nobody really knew what was in it. I'm assuming most people thought it was one thing, but it turned out from what Nick said in his video that it was laced with something, and nobody was made aware of this. And so this was an item that was brought to the party by somebody else, not from Nick, not from Dustin, not from Paige. And so I don't know why she's trying to accuse Nick and Dustin of doing this. She does mention Petty Paige in the actual original script, as you can see from the screenshot on the screen. And the screenshot is from the actual Google Drive from Nicholas Diorio that he uploaded. That's why there's that space in the middle. I didn't want to clip it together and make it all one piece of text. I wanted to just take a actual screenshot from the script so you could see. So if you go to look at the script itself, it'll be just like that when you look at it. So I don't know why she's saying these things. I don't know if somebody is giving her wrong information and she's now spreading that information. But the thing is that you're literally spreading false information, and that could be a thing that ends you up in court for slander, especially with allegations like these.
She's dealt with a lot, and she genuinely thinks this of herself. So she reached out to like me, and I know Julia, not out of like make content for me originally. She wasn't saying that to us. It later kind of turned into that because she asked Julia to take down her videos on her, and Julia had to like send her a really long message about like why that was inappropriate of her to ask and why she wouldn't be doing that. But it's a whole kerfuffle. God, the whole thing with like Gabby is that she doesn't have any online friends, and she doesn't have any online friends because she has trust issues about having online friends. And whereas I was like, oh, we're friends, her actions towards me, like, ugh.
Gee, Shannon, I wonder why Gabby has trust issues and no friends online. Could it be because of exactly what you're doing? You have frustrations with Gabby, and so now you're supposed to be quote-unquote friends, but yet here you are getting exposed talking about her behind her back. Maybe that's why she has trust issues with having friends that are online. Do you think?
My issue with Gabby is she is not good at being manipulative at all. Like,
oh, wait. So your issue with Gabby is that she's not good at being manipulative. So what you're saying is that because she's not as good as being manipulative as you have issues with that? Maybe it's a good thing that she's not good at being manipulative because people can see through it. People can see when she's trying to stir up drama and cause drama, whereas you manage to have this massive facade and all of this manipulation going on for years, and you want Gabby to be just like you because you're good at it? Is that what I'm getting at? I would rather have Gabby be bad at manipulation so people can see through it, whereas who knows how many people you hurt with the way that you were acting.
She tries to manipulate people, but she's really, really bad at it, and she's really, really obvious, which is why when it's like she's doing something, I'm just like, dude, that's so stupid. Like, I had to explain what optics were to her. Homegirl or at least she had a publicist months ago. She told me she had one, but like, even still, she doesn't understand, like, how do I say this? Gabby is the type of person who comes to you when their mind is made up about something, and they just want to be supported. But I'm also like, I don't think she's well, genuinely. And a lot of her friends are online.
And that's the end of the voice memos that Repsion posted on his video. So I just wonder, honestly, how much more stuff is going to come out about Creepshow Art. I'm sure more and more people are going to be coming out with leaked voice memos, with messages back and forth from her that just keep showing everybody who she really was behind the scenes versus what she was showing everybody. And I bet that this is not going to be the end of it. I know Emily Artful is making a response video to Creepshow Art's response video, so I just wonder how back and forth is this gonna go, or if maybe after Emily releases her video, Creepshow Art won't respond, but who knows. I'm sure she is still loving the attention, but we will just have to wait and see what happens next. But that is everything that I have for today's video, so I'd love to know what you guys think about everything down in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure you go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button and hit the bell icon and set your notifications to all. That way you never miss a future upload. All right, that's everything for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.